Welcome back to a new video on my channel. This is yours favorite baby Tippy and I'm back with a new vlog. Yes, we are back in the kitchen and today I'm gonna make something new for us again. Today we are making donut, Naga Donut. So I may not be an expert in making the donut and it might not look the prettiest or professional, but I'm sure it will taste very good. So I will write the descriptions with the ingredients below. Please check it out and watch this video till the very end. I am all cleaned up, sanitized and everything. My kitchen is ready. The ingredients we're gonna need today for making this donut is all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, oil, cooking oil, and egg, of course egg. And then we will have to make a dough. We will start making the shapes. Before we start cooking again, thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned till the end and do like, subscribe and share my channel. Here we go. Okay, so we have this basin and our all-purpose flour. So I have everything ready. Let's start the cooking process. The amount of flour depends on your preference. So if you're gonna make for 500 gram, usually people would add around 5 eggs. But if you're gonna go for a kilo of flour, then you might go for 9 or 10 eggs as well, depending on your preference. I really don't know how much I'm gonna make, but since it's my weekend, I want to make some more extra donuts so that I can share with my friends. So I'm just gonna so this is what I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna blankly use this small cups, 3 cups. I think this should be enough, maybe a little bit more. Okay, also for sugar, it depends on your preference again, how much you want to add sugar, that's up to you. I will be using around maybe, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 tablespoons of sugar. I don't like my donut to be too sweet. I like it lightly sweet, so hopefully this is enough. I never exactly measure. As for the salt, you don't need much actually. You can just pick a pinch, put down on the basin. Yeah, this should do. Oh, I also forgot to mention one very important information. I forgot about the baking powder. Please remember, baking powder is very important and the main ingredient for making donut. Taking it on my instinct. 1 2 3 4. Oh, I got just little. I was opening the new double, but then I remembered I had this unfinished baking powder. That's it. Put it here, and I think this should do. Now, since I have this big amount of flour, I think I will use about 9 eggs or 10 eggs because look at the amount of flour. 1. Break the egg. If you know you will break the egg properly, then break the egg and just pour it down into the flour. But if you want to be more careful, then you can go ahead and put the egg down in a different container, and then if you want, mix it, and then you can mix it with the flour. Goes my final egg. Whoa. Okay, it looks like our flour is overflowing with eggs. Now, before we start working with water, let me first mix these ingredients and let the eggs all get soaked in together, and then I will slowly put little water so that we don't overdo it. Okay, so now first, because I know that I will need to touch water later on for the dough, I'm gonna first use a spoon right now. I'm gonna first use a fork spoon right now to just gently mix them, because I don't want to dirty my hand right now if I have to add more water later on and if I have to make a dough. So first I'm gonna stir it with this fork spoon. Okay, I think the egg got absorbed into the flour, so it's turning into a dough now. So here it is. Now I would have to slowly put more water little by little so that we don't make it too soggy. I'm gonna start using my hand here, and trust me, I do not like touching food with my hand, but when you're cooking, your food has to be cooked with your hand, of course. So Made with love. You know, when you're mixing this dough, you get to know that the texture of the dough is a little different than when you normally make dough for puri and chapati, you know, because here you'll feel a spongy texture when you're working with the ingredients added today, because it's for donut and we have added baking powder and eggs. So the combination of these two along with sugar, salt and the flour, it gives a very spongy texture. So it looked like I had so much earlier, but look at how it reduced in size. And then now that I know that the water is getting absorbed really well, I can add more flour to make the dough more workable. Okay, sprinkle some more flour. Okay, so you gotta work it this way. You have to add a little more flour to make sure that there's not too much sponginess, because if it's too spongy and the dough is not more durable, then it'll not be a donut when you try to cook. So the texture of the dough is getting a little bit better. Now since it's becoming more solid, I have to use some oil to make sure that it's not sticky. So some oil. And the dough is getting so fluffy now, but I have to massage it more. This dough is ready. Now we will set this dough aside. Okay, a small tip. While you make the shapes of the donut and you want to keep it on a plate, make sure that you utilize a plastic plate if you have. I am going to put some oil, okay, and I'm gonna smear it all around the plate. The purpose for me smearing out this oil onto a plastic plate is only to make sure that I'm able to put the raw donuts here without having it getting stuck in the plate later. So I'm gonna put this aside. And just a little bit smearing on the, what do you call this? I don't know, but yeah, I have a rolling pin. I know that this is a rolling pin, but I can't remember the name of this thing. Take out a chunk of the dough like this, okay? And just massage it lightly and plop. And it's up to you on how thick you want this dough to be, because depending on your preference, again, I think this is as much as I can go. So let me get the cookie cutter. Let me use this traditional round cutter first. And this is actually my very first time using a cookie cutter, so I'm a little scared. Oh, it's not that scary, but it's too small. I want the donut to be bigger. Anyway. We tried. Okay. No. What if I... Okay, let me first press this down. Oh, we have a star. We have a star. Ooh. Star. Are we going to get a star donut today? I'm very doubtful. So this was the experiment, which seems to have failed, but no, it's not gonna go to waste anyway. Let's not waste food. Okay, plan B, because the shapes are too small. I have this lid and I have this from my grinder. What if I just, I'm not sure if this will work, but jugar works everywhere. Oh my god. But this is still too thin. Okay, it's like we're doing donut experiment at this point. Jugar number 3, this. So let me just try. Oh god. This is the first time I'm struggling so much with grabbing for food. Ooh, okay. This one came out bigger. What if I... Ooh, I think I found a perfect match. But the cookie cutters are so sharp. Kind of hurts my fingers as well. Alright. We have a winner. I'm gonna use this too as the shape maker for our donut for today. Finally a successful sample. It kind of looks like a donut. Let's make it and see. I took a smaller amount of dough. Okay. 1. Oh. Ta-da! But nothing else was available on stock when I tried to order it online, so you get whatever you pay for, I guess. Voila! Ta-da! I have been heating up this oil for over 5 minutes now, way more than 5 minutes. So let me just try frying this mini donut first. Okay, not bad. Okay, flip it over so that it does not overburn. Okay, it's turning into golden brown. Okay, I think our first batch of mini donuts are almost ready. Okay, time to take it out. Bigger donuts. Flip, flip. Ooh, it's ready. Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at the amount of donuts I made today with our star donut right here. Does it look appetizing? We can try and check. Mini donuts. This was our sample donuts in the beginning, remember? So let's try this mini donut, okay? It's so spongy and crispy at the same time. So, crispy outside, spongy inside. No regrets. This is good. So I think we're all set. So this is the donut making video. This is not a professional cooking video. This is my own experience video. So go ahead and try. Like I said, I will make sure that the ingredients are written down in the description below. And if you have stayed till the end of this video today, thank you so much for watching my video again and staying tuned. Please watch out for new coming videos in my channel. Until then, like, subscribe and share my channel, and I'll see you again very soon. Ta-da, bye bye.